15, just a yard or two shy of the 10.
A gain of 25 more yards. That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
A gain of 7 brings up 2nd and 3.
57's the mic. Watch 57. Pick it up. Pick it up. Pick it up. Let's 57. 57's right.
Throwing now is Rodgers. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Devontae Adams, his intended receiver, and it's 3rd and short.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Hey, check Mike 57. Mike 57. No game on this defense. No game.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Defensively, they rally the troops to force 4th down after that 7-yard pickup back on 1st. So on now for the Packers is their all-time leading scorer, Mason Crosby. This from 25 yards out. And that hits off the left upright, and it caroms away, no good. And this will remain a scoreless game. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I could understand it, but it's almost like he heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
It'll be Sanders to begin the drive. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. And they'll try a jet sweep. It's Rager. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you're coming around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw in that play with a loss. Now Wentz on third down. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Wentz. Trying for the tight end, Ertz, and it's intercepted. Adrian Amos with a pick. There he goes, right side. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. On is Mason Crosby for the point after. And it's good to make it 7-0 Packers.
Makes the score Packers 7, Eagles 0.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From the 10. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Called it the 26.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Now Wentz to try again after the pick six. Deep ball for Goodwin. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way down to the 22-yard line. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 52 yards. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. Wentz on the draw, leaves it for Sanders. And a short gain here down to the 22. Give him maybe a yard, quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Kenny Clark came into the league as one of the youngest players ever to be drafted. He's now one of the unsung leaders of this Packers defense. Went to the Pro Bowl for the first time after the 2019 season.
On 2nd and 9, Wentz. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Wentz. And he's going to have the hook up to Scott. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Wentz. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The Eagles will take their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. First down, a bit of a disaster, and now on second and goal, back even further. Play fake to Sanders. Now here's Wentz. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Intended for Alshon Jeffrey. Incomplete. He was covered by Jair Alexander.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. Third and goal. To throw is Wentz. Forced out to his left. Green Bay up to the task there in coverage and forcing a fourth down.
Thrown away and incomplete. It's now 4th and goal.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. This will be, let's see, 38 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, they'll still be down going into intermission, but the deficit is now made even smaller, very manageable.
Yeah, and if nothing haywire happens here in his last couple of precious seconds, they will go into the locker room with a nice bounce in their step, having gotten a little bit closer on the scoreboard.
So we've reached intermission here in a low-scoring game. 7-3 is our score. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. So it's the Packers set to receive the kick. They've got the lead as well as we are underway in the third quarter. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And they have to feel like they missed on an opportunity for points last time when they couldn't connect on that short field goal try.
And no doubt about it, because they were counting on those points. In today's NFL, let's face it, that's really a chip shot, right?
That's anything inside 40.
Yeah, they're counting on that going through the post. But we've seen it happen to teams before. Some of the best kickers in the world can miss kicks like that. Can they come back now and redeem themselves?
No gain on the play there. Second down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, and that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, second and 10. To throw is Rodgers. Caught on the right side by Adams. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The previous play, they barely got back to the line of scrimmage. Now they pick up over 30 yards.
7-yard line.
So the line of scrimmage moves all the way across the 50 now as they come up first and 10. This is Jones. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He hasn't had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. A second down carry for Irvin. And he stopped immediately there.
The ball carrier.
Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with third down looming.
It's now third and less than a yard.
Third and inches, and they've got some extra beef up front. 3 tight ends. Jones. And he's going to have the first down, yardage to the 35.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of just 2, and it'll move the chains.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on first and 10. Here's Irvin. And Duke Riley will get credit for the tackle.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Now Jones. And a short gain down to about the 33. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down.
Yard pickup brings up third and 8.
Rodgers now to throw. Got a man. It's complete. Williams. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. They'll run it with Jones. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
Brought down right at
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done, down to the 15 from the 21.
Nate Gary on the tackle. It's a gain of 6. Makes it third and 4.
To throw, it's Rodgers. This is caught. And the Packers are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Well, remember, they tried to give him the ball and let him run on the last play, but I think the light bulb went off in their play caller's mind, and this time they get it to him the more conventional way, and it's much more successful as well.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal.
Check your hot read. Check the edge. Come. Check safety. Check 99. Check 1.
They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. Aaron Jones with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game.
Makes the score Packers 14, Eagles 3.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
5-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They trail offense first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And his guys will set up shop at midfield at the 50-yard line. He just joined the double-digit party with that last pick. He now has 10 on the season.
And that takes a great amount of skill, study, a tad bit of luck. But bottom line, he's had a heck of a season.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. They'll try and get the running game going with Jones. Calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brandon, we just saw the benefits of being able to run the ball successfully. They pick up 4 yards on that carry. So now if you're a play caller, you can do just about anything you want. But on the defensive side of the ball, you scramble a little bit. Now you're behind trying to figure out, do I need to blitz him? Do I need to pressure him? How do I gain an advantage on this snap?
They'll go again to Jones. They'll get only a couple down to the 44.
The ball carrier.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
49's the mic. Watch 49. Let's go, D.
Take 26.
Now it's Rodgers. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get him to 4th down.
4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
They'll break the huddle here and go for it. This is 4th down.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47. And that QB's trash.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big pickup there. 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
At the 24-yard line.
So a moment to catch our collective breath after the 4th down conversion. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Check the backer, check the backer. Safe.
Rodgers now on 1st down. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Packers add on to their lead. Getting your back involved, what's the importance there in the passing game?
Well, oftentimes you can create mismatches because who's going to cover him? And you get him into space, which is where he likes to operate with the ball in his hands. Oftentimes makes people miss, gets that run after the catch, and off he goes.
And into the end zone. is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And last time, one-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next...
On Wentz is intercepted yet again. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown. That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
Extra point up and good by Crosby. And they open the lead up now to 25. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And you can sort of sense their dejection. That last pick six put the icing on the cake, so to speak, in what has been a rough go for them. Now a nice play defensively on first down as this is knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Miles Sanders out of the backfield, but it's going to be second down. And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
The Eagles on third down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This will be 3rd and 5. Here's Wentz to throw. He'll fire it deep for Rager. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Jalen Rager, his 4th touchdown up. The year. And the Eagles make some inroads here on that deficit. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. And this is up and good. It cuts the lead to 28-10 now.
Makes the score Packers 28, Eagles 10. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive, almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On second down, Irvin. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The Packers on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Check 26. Check 30.
57. Mike, 57.
Throwing is Rodgers. And Wilson has it. And he's going to have a Packers first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Box it, box it, box it, box it.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check, 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 check. Alert 3, alert 3. Alert 3. Hatchet, hatchet.
Right, right.
Now a first down carry by Jones. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brandon, it's clearly a running situation when you're up in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to stack the box and make it difficult for them to move the ball.
Made it very difficult right there. Now they need to repeat that effort.
Yeah, bring 7, 8, 9, whatever it's going to take to slow them down.
57 to Mike.
Zoom, zoom.
57 to Mike. I got you.
50.
Check Mike, 57.
On 2nd and 12, Rodgers. And he finds a man on the crossing route. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
57. Mike, 57.
They'll try and run some clock now with Jones. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding, keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Again, it's Jones. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. They've called his number a lot this afternoon. You wonder how much tread is left on those tires.
We certainly do, but I always think back to one of my favorite coaches in the NFL. And he used to have a meeting with his running backs every year in the offseason and say, look, as many times as you're going to carry the ball, you should be able to carry it one more time, so make sure you get in shape.
And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it.
Different pass rushes are designed for different things. Sometimes you want to keep the quarterback in the pocket. Sometimes you want him to flush. I don't know exactly how this one was designed, but they made sure they moved him to his right. He got out of the pocket. Unfortunately for him, he was hit as he tried to throw the ball, and that resulted in an incompletion.
So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. They fake the give. Now Wentz. Deep ball for Goodwin. He's got a man. Complete. And he's going to get this down inside of Green Bay's 15-yard line.
Marquise Goodwin.
A big play there for Philly. 79 yards.
1st down, Philadelphia.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
26 Mike, 26 Mike.
Throwing now is Wentz. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep two eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting two hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Wentz. And it'll be intercepted. Kevin King with a pick. And he will bring it out past the 20-yard line. Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks combined.
I know the easy thing is to go back to mechanics, footwork, things of that nature. I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has the scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. Good gain there on 1st down, and keeps him in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones, and nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Taken down right at
The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. Now Rodgers. Flushed out right. Now he's going to... And got his man. Complete. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, yo.
On the counter, here's Jones. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
With the handoff to Aaron
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Jones. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. And I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
On 3rd and short, Irvin. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's going to yield a new set of downs. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. So it's all over. A Green Bay victory, and they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half to put this one on ice.
And I know a lot of people watching this one were thinking to themselves, I bet halftime was really interesting. Probably took the paint off the walls with some of the words that were said. But I get the sense that it was much more of the adjustments they made. They came in with a game plan that we saw that didn't work in the first half. They made the adjustments necessary, went away from that, and then they got it together, got a spark, and then took off. It's really nice to watch in the second half.
So for the Packers, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they will hit the road next week to take on the Detroit Lions. Meanwhile, for Philadelphia, they fall to 6-6 now on the campaign. And they'll try to make amends next week as they host the New Orleans Saints. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.